Hey everybody, good morning. Welcome back to Planet Explorers. I'm Weem, of course. Now, last time I was here, I fought off a number of creatures that Chen dragged through here. Good job, buddy. And did okay. We finished that mission, and I did put up walls over here, and those were pretty much useless. They did come from this direction, but they went around. And anyway, I did end up picking up most of the walls, so I got most of my material back. Now, what I want to do this time around is I've gathered up a bunch of quests. If I click on this guy, you can see I've got 5 quests at the moment, one of which includes an escort quest for Adelaide here, which is why she's following me around. So anyway, we're going to take her where she needs to go, I guess. It's still not very clear where she needs to go, since I've got multiple markers on the map. But before we go anywhere, what I thought I would do is actually make some kind of new weapon. My toothpick of a sword, it's just terrible. So what I want to do is make a gun. Now I already talked to Chen and got the script for the grip and the muzzle. So I've got those, or actually I had those, and I've already learned how to make those. So what we're going to next do is create them in here, and I've got the materials to do it. The grip here takes a wood and some of this, what is it, copper? Yeah. And then we've got the muzzle that takes copper and iron, so we've got all that. So let's go ahead and make these. We'll go ahead and craft this guy. And make this guy. So we now have those ready to go, and I will next be taking those. You can see those right here. Next we'll be jumping into the editor to make some kind of gun. Alrighty, so here we are in the editor. I've got the gun section open here. Now I'm not going to go into too many crazy details about how this works. It's actually pretty straightforward. And in episode 10, I did a kind of a tutorial video about how a lot of this stuff works. So we're just going to jump in here and grab my template, kind of get that set in there. And it says we need to have a muzzle, so that'll be next. Let's go ahead and grab material, and the best material we have is iron, so that's what we're going to use. Let's go ahead and raise this up. Something like that. Now I'm not going to worry too much about the aesthetics of the gun here. I just need something kind of functional. It doesn't have to be amazing by any means. So we're going to go pretty straightforward. I think we'll do this kind of tall, you know, something like this. And come to think of it, I don't have any dye. So anyway, this is going to be a very gray looking gun. So let's see here. I suppose I could buy dye from somebody, but let's keep going here. I am going to turn the mirroring on, and let's see. Yep, that's where we want it. So we'll just do, I'm just trying to think of something to make this a little bit more interesting. This wasn't exactly what I was going for here. Let's see. Sometimes you have to get the angle on this thing just right. It's a little... yeah, it's a little bit of a pain sometimes. Boy, you are being a pain today. Just wants to go up and down. Maybe if we kind of pan this a bit. Sometimes all it takes is moving the angle at which you're looking at this thing. Okay, here we go. Something like this. Go down to there. Bring this to here. Something. Oh, I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's pretty bizarre looking. Okay. Well, let's get the muzzle out here and see what this is going to do. Where are you? Oh, there you are. So yeah, something like... maybe should I go low with this thing? Something like that. Yeah, that could work. Alright, let's go back to material, grab a little bit more iron. So actually, let's look at the attributes here. So, calculate. Okay, so that's not bad. 95. We will have to get making some bullets and everything. I do have some silver. I suppose I could have... No, this is costing me 10. I don't have enough silver anyway. No silver gun. So let's see here. See if I get this moved around a bit. I'm trying to think if I want to do anything more up top. Something here. Like this. Come down with it a bit. That looks a little bizarre, doesn't it? Yeah, we're going to undo that. Okay, well, you know, I think we're going to leave it like this. I don't need to get too crazy with it. We can get into some details here. I think I'll play around with making some details on here, but you get the gist of it. You can kind of see where we're going with this. Okay, so this is what I ended up with. I think it came out pretty cool. Now, again, I don't have any dye, especially a dark dye, which is what I would want to use, like a black dye. I do have the materials to make a couple other dyes, but not in any colors I would prefer to have on this over it being this current color. So I think we'll just leave it as is. This looks pretty good. I think it turned out pretty well, and yeah, let's just kind of roll with this. Now, we've got, obviously, it's costing 9 of the iron, and then we've got the 2 other materials there, the grip and the muzzle. And here we can see that the final attack is 95-1, so we'll go ahead and save this one. I've already had saved it before, but we're going to save it before we export now. So let's go ahead and kick this thing out. It's going to go ahead and confirm that we have all the materials we need. Let's do that. Okay, now let's go check this thing out. Okay, so we're going to check out the pistol. Now, I don't have bullets yet, but let's go ahead and equip this thing. There we go. Now, I think if I switch the camera around here, we can kind of zoom in. So, there you go. I'd say that looks pretty sweet. I even don't mind that color. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, what we need to do now is get some bullets going. And I think if we go ahead and talk to Chen about that, we could probably get a script to make bullets. So, he sells a bunch of them. Actually, 12 stake dollars for almost 1,000 bullets. Yeah, dang, that's pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and look at the script here. What's the script cost? Half that, just to learn how to make them. Let's go ahead and buy these bullets. Cool. Alrighty, now let's see, where are the bullets at? Where did the bullets go? Oh, it bought one bullet. Well, that makes sense. I thought we were buying a stack. How do I not know these things? Okay, let's see. Can I draw this gun? Let's try shooting this thing. Ha! Cool. Let's see. I can't change my camera view while I'm got my gun pointed. I want to spin around and look at it, but that's cool. Okay, well, let's see here. Wait a second. Okay. That's bizarre. Thought it would have taken the bullet away from me. Huh. Okay, well, let's go ahead and buy the script. We'll get that figured out. Chen, we need to learn how to make bullets. Let's go ahead and buy this thing. Learn it somewhere. And let's see what it takes. We've got stone shield. That's not what we're looking for. Gunpowder. Okay, so we have to make gunpowder. And we need charcoal to do that. And that's one thing, too. I am currently playing Alpha 6.05. And in 6.1 is the point where they have made torches turn into charcoal when you pick it up. And I thought they were doing that back in the day too, but apparently that's what the update reads. So I'm either wrong or they switched it and have now gone back to that. So anyway, for now we're not going to be making a lot of these, not until I update. So that's a little unfortunate. I guess what we could do is buy some bullets from Chen. Unfortunately, that's 12 a bullet. It's kind of expensive. Let's see. Where did we go here? Right here. So at 12 a bullet, it gets expensive quickly. Let's see. We have 823. So let's see. How many shots do I really need? Like, I think we'll buy some bullets. I think we'll buy 20, and then we'll just try to use it sparingly. How about that? Sparingly. Right. Okay, 240, that's a pretty good chunk of the money, but I'm not going to be able to get any bullets unless I update the game so that I can gather up some charcoal. So let's go ahead and just do this. We'll go ahead and buy it. That's fine. And I did buy it, right? I think I bought it. We did spend the money. May have to close my inventory. Okay, those bullets are here. Those bullets are here somewhere. There we go. Okay, so we've got the 20 bullets and resources. Let's go ahead and take Adelaide. Now, like I said, I've got a number of indicators here. One is I do need to go back where I found the backpack. Was it David? David Sly? I found his backpack there. We do have a marker here, and I think this is the one for finding more survivors. I could be wrong. So what that means is I don't really know where I'm supposed to take her. Let's see this. I'm about to pretty dangerous place, and I'd like you to tag along and help me out. So anyway, it's just really not clear where I need to take her, unfortunately. But since we know that this one's related to the David Sly quest, I think we'll just head out in this direction. We'll head out and try and get to the back where we made Fort Weem back in the day. Start running that direction, see what happens. So I took a little bit of a detour. We're heading a little bit more south than I need to be going because I saw some of this terrain. Look at this stuff. Man, that's cool. This is the kind of place where I want to set up like a base camp. Something on top of terrain like this that's kind of high. Build some kind of like ramp, you know, stairs going up there, and just make a fort that's up on one of these would be pretty awesome. I think I'm going to have to do some exploring around the world a bit and find a good place. Like this guy even straight ahead. I'm thinking just kind of one mound or something that I could build a fort up on might be kind of cool. So this is very, very cool terrain. Lots of great options here. So anyway, I'm going to have to keep my eye on these warbirds. We've already had a couple run-ins with some other creatures, but we're still making our way. Let's see where we're at here. We're getting there. Like I said, a little bit of a detour. We do have the crater up north of us where Chen was. In fact, maybe I should take her there. Maybe that's the place she wants to go. I don't know. I guess it's kind of along the way, so I should hit it up first. I could even do some mining while I'm there and kind of replenish some materials. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, things are getting a little crazy here. I did have to pull the gun out. Had to pull a gun on this thing. Right in the face. There you go. I did have to shoot him a couple times before that. I had to run for my life here. Let's see, what have you got? Stake dollars. Anyway, we are having to use the gun against the warbirds, but that's cool. So far, so good. I'm liking how that worked. A lot better than my toothpick of a sword. And I should be closing in on the next marker on the map. Unfortunately, I did lose Adelaide along the way. I had some run-ins with some warbirds, and before I knew it, she was gone. Her life wasn't really indicated on my screen at all, so I really wasn't thinking about it. And she really hasn't been the one that's been attacked, and she just stands there during a fight, so I thought that I wouldn't have to worry too much about her, but apparently I should have been a little bit more concerned. But that's okay. We've got our quest out here, probably to find more survivors is what this one's all about. And of course we've been running through some really cool terrain. Very cool terrain. And so anyway, we may need to kind of dig up there, explore up into that, and again, kind of keeping an eye out for good locations to set up a base of operations, since that is a quest we have, to set up a base camp. But let's cruise over here. Okay, I already see the NPCs. Now, as you may recall, this is actually the area where I built the Fort Weem previously, but it looks like it's a little different in these most recent updates. The rock outcroppings here are a little bit different.
Oh, another survivor.
That's me. So anyway, here we go. We got these guys again. That's cool. Good to see you guys.
How are you?
I am good.
Besides me and Adisa here, there was another Martian lady with us.
Martian
I think
lady.
Her name was Ada, but she went back to the boat to see if anyone else survived, and we've been waiting for her here since.
Alrighty.
Really worried. You know what? Do you think you can go with me to the nest and take a look?
Do I have to say yes to that? Because now you're going to start following me around. Huh, I can't move at all. Let me hit this down arrow. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to throw my life away right now. Now that leads me to believe that wording, basically I'm not going to throw my life away right now, means I'm willing to throw my life away later. So I hope he takes it that way and knows that I will help him, but just not right now.
Alright. I see how it is.
I got attitude. Alrighty. Let's see what Adisa says.
For me?
Let's see. What can I help you with? Oh, teach me how to create things. Let's do that.
Never ask, since you were never interested back on the ship. All right, I'll teach you the basics of the art of creation. But from now on, you must call me Master Mustafa.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Master? Good student. Oh, it's a tutorial to walk me through the stuff we already know. Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and skip this stuff. No, we're good, Master. Okay, so anyway, we've got these two here. We obviously have some quests from them we could pick up. We're going to go ahead and hit the map up and see. Okay, nothing's really changed here. But, yeah, previously this was where I essentially built a base of operations. But this time around we actually have the quest for it. And I'm kind of thinking that this area over here would be pretty sweet. It's basically out in front of me a bit. It's pretty big. It's bigger than I was thinking I would use, but I don't know. It might be kind of cool. I think we'll do some exploring around here a little bit and actually keep heading in this direction because we've got some more cool terrain. I want to see if it's any better than what's behind me, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. Okay, I continued running west a bit until I got to this area, and this actually looks pretty cool here. Plus this edge over here is kind of low, and I want to get up on one of these. I haven't done that yet. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of run over here and see if it gets low enough. Actually, it looks like it does up here. Low enough to get up on it, so let's do that. I'm hearing creatures, and it sounds creepy. You can see the planet over there in the distance. Yeah, we can go right up on here. So I want to get up here and kind of scope it out, see what these are like from up on top. Because like I said, I think it'd be pretty cool to make a base camp on top of one of these. This one's maybe not as high as I may want, but it's pretty large, it looks like. That's cool. I kind of like one that's like this guy I'm staring at. Kind of small, but tall. Something you could put a fort on, a tall fort on. A little bit more defensible. Maybe that one in the distance. Look at that one. These things sometimes don't look that big, and then you get up close to them and they're huge. I might want to run over there and check that out. Oh, that was kind of cool. Look at these guys. Huh. Flying in formation. Look at that view. Very cool. So the river is over there. We've crossed over that before in the previous versions. It looks like this actually does end at an edge. So that's cool. We can see how that continues out to the west. And I am kind of facing north a bit. We've been off in that direction. You can even see the bridge over there. So that's cool. We know what's over there. There should be another ship crashed over there, but we'll have to go investigate that at some point. So anyway, this is pretty cool. I like that one over there in the distance. I think if I fall, I may die? Question mark? Let's test that theory. We'll go over on this side. Since I want to run over and check out that chunk of land, we'll kind of drop down over here. Alright, it doesn't look that far, but I think it's pretty far. Let's see. We'll go side view here. Try to slide off of this thing. And here we go. Okay, that wasn't bad. Cool. In fact, to be honest, I didn't even notice if I took any damage. I was staring at my guy just to see if he fell down dead. But anyway, if I did take damage, it wasn't that bad. So let's cruise on over here. Looks like we got some beasties. Some gnarly ones, actually. Ooh, are those two going to fight? Yes. Excellent. Yeah, you chase him. Whoa. Oh, no. No, no, no. That's not what we want. Ah! No. Time to get the gun out. I don't think it's going to be of much use against this guy. Apparently not. Oh, man. Well, I can't revive here, can I? That will end poorly. Maybe he'll go away. Go home. Well, as you can see, I made it back to Lao and Adisa's camp. I've got some torches up, and we're going to go ahead and crash for the night, pick it up in the morning, see what we can get done. Today was a pretty eventful day. We did lose Adelaide along the way. Hopefully, next time we can get back to Alan's camp and pick that quest up again. But we do have a number of quests to do. These guys have got some stuff that we can help them with, so that's cool. And yeah, I think we'll pick it up under the safe light of day next time. So thanks for stopping in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, you guys. Give this video a like if you like it, and I will catch you next time.